Отже. Відьмак. 3. Дикий гін. В книжці, бляха, це дике полювання. Сам себе почув. Ура, радості немає меж. Ну що це за вигань вилізло? Йоу. Знов починається. Діє, щось така велика затримка. Так, я вже забув, що я вчора тут робив. Fix the damage shrines. Де ця моя плітка? Де плітка звалила? А, то тут. Ну, вас багато. Мушу цю худобу перебити, чи оббігти їх просто і піти собі далі. На якісь складні для мене, чи то що, не шарю. Дати всім тягла. Блін. Я так говорю тяжко, а звуку нема. Є-є-є, що то має бути? Що то має бути? За весло грав? %20 процент жре. Відвал Відьмака.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
О, їх дітей вийшло. Цей 58, 70, а цей міняє. Квести. Це завдання, бляха.
Come on, come closer.
Ей.
Not bad.
Так, ще два залишилось по холодам.
Bastard. Anyone there? You can come out. It's safe now.
Тут хтось ще й був. Це блокешка.
A witcher.
What happened?
Nilfgaardians came plundering, looking for valuables. as if we was rich.
Who killed them? Couldn't have been you.
I don't know. Must have been those beasts you slaughtered.
This'd be the first time ghouls came to help out a village in trouble. At this rate, they'll be taking jobs off the notice boards before long.
It's how it was. Why dwell on it?
You're hiding something. Gonna find out what it is.
There's naught here. Black ones didn't even find anything.
Out of my way. Wasn't a fair fight. Didn't stand a chance.
Godspeed to ye.
Jaws strong enough to crush armor. Jaws strong enough to crush armor.
Блін, що вони хочуть від мене? Ще щось знайти, я не бачу що.
Ghouls tore the dog to bits. Soldiers died some other way. Jaws strong enough to crush armor.
Greetings.
Not of interest here. Godspeed to ye.
Thrown to the ground with great force, internal hemorrhaging. Scent of blood still strong. Ought to follow it.
Десь має бути тут.
There's nothing there.
Tracks lead to this house. What happened here?
What do you mean, what happened?
You're all still in danger, and only I can help. I'm the only one who can rid you of this threat.
What do I know?
Listen, you. If you don't tell me everything you know, you could all die. Understand? Is that a burden you can live with?
There's tunnels beneath the village.
Tunnels.
Elven ruins. We scavenge them for trinkets, small treasures. Sell them to Novigrad merchants. No one expected anything bad to come of it. We dug through some rubble. Found a chamber. The beast slept inside. We felled the prop so the ceiling had to collapse. Didn't bury the monster, though.
Give me the key to the door.
You'd go in.
No. Want to pour wax through its head, tell you your fortune. Now give me the key. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You dug through to the monster's lair, then buried the entrance, but the Nilfgaardians opened it again to look for treasure. Beast killed the Black Ones and returned to its lair. You wanted to bury the corpses, but their stench lured ghouls to the village. Now I'm here. Sound about right?
'Tis as you say. Yes.
I'm going down there. If I'm gone long, run. Barring the door, nailing it shut resolves nothing. There are other ways out of the tunnels. Gotta be. Planks can be lifted.
Блін, не знаю, що робити.
You, white one. Think your two
Що в
swords could take on 40.
Чи було не зробити десь тут, блін, цей тип пехатись з нас? Ні, давайте засунемо в собачий зад, щоб кольора збігав. Перша частина прикольна, а далі... Далі воно таке.
Hold me ears.
Вивени, бубуни.
Wouldn't mi-
Так, що в тебе є тут добре? Прикольна шмотка. Армаром комплектів та груш. Крафтер. Це типу я собі апгрейдну свою стокову цю.
Need some armor. So long.
Ну давай. Коротше, треба, можна прокачувати свою відьмачу броню. Відьмача броня прикольна, така на вигляд. Зрозуміленько. Жопа. Да. Дороги своє місто, своє місто село. Що, зможу віддати тягла, мені здається, що мені тут дадуть тягла. Я щось зможу більше впевнено, що я зроблю помирати. Ще одну бабу підняти. І можна заробити гроші. Сів. Так, я на порозі.
Armor pierced. Arteries torn open. The Nekimara hibernated here till the villagers woke it.
Кімара, це що за нахрен за назва така? Якась Тамара, коротше. Фу. перемогли два рази. Як тебе звати? Сарай? Як воно мене на віглі вбило? Лівою рукою чи? Лівою граблею. Пошився у гордості, жадою.
Алло.
Я перед якимось селом знайшов якусь усипальню. І тут б'ю сраку із Тамарі.
Люблю голос, тебе там не знаю.
Мені вже раз сраку побили. Що Тамара, блін? Сарасті. Так говорив, що мені включили ж Тамара. Ну що нахрен, яка Тамара? Це бігає і тепехається. Чи схоже до цілі, але не менше не стає. Тут було село Гулів. Як було, можна і тебе до морду.
Ти так щось назвав чи ні?
А? Хай закоротили це, його по колу дерно. Відновлюйся, диви. В цьому місці ти помираєш. Ось, все, достатньо мене носити. Собі якийсь меч знайшов. Ну, витягай з сраки цієї Тамари меч. Що він відрізає з неї? Жабра? Чи щось різати? Все, Тамару вбив. Це ти там тарабаниш?
Не мав би.
Не тут же мене. Щось там штрацькало.
Прикинь, в натурі чути, що так. Мало б такого бути.
Так, поліз я до гори. Так, бетомір, бедломір, коротше, де він є? А як звідси вилізти? А він казав, що тут має бути другий вихід. А ні, той ж самий. Чому не звалилось з села? Що чорти? Може ти жити, тато прийшов, всіх побив, сраки надер.
He lives.
Found an Ekimara hibernating underground. It was old. Must have been asleep for centuries.
An Ekimara.
A vampire. Won't trouble you again.
You cut off its head, drive a stake through its heart.
Did what I had to. Don't go down into those tunnels anymore. Ekimara aren't known to be loners.
We didn't hire you. Still, seems you deserve a...
You bet I do. Pay up. Farewell.
Що, мені багато грошей дали? Я хочу цей меч дивитися. Ух, якийсь такий страшний меч Діма 2. З дірками всередині. Яке це дурне.
Ой, дідочка, я тут ще думаю, не годен думати.
Та ти собі думай і не годен мене цю маленьку собі. Destination Skellige, 16 рівень. In City Footsteps. 32 рівень. Evil Soft First Touches. Ага, це Heart of Stone. Це вже доповнення можна йти грати. Broken Flower, Новіград. Go to the Rosemary and Seal. Це ще ні. Я ще тут якісь шукаю штуки. Це шукаю. Де плітка? О, гузда. Де ти є, дурна конина? Господи, тебе на кінську ковбасу і будеш робити. О, ти це чув?
Довгидно.
Надіюсь, що не чув.
Довгидно.
Я знаю. Що метрів. От тако скачу на прописанці, захотів пограти у Ghost of Tsushima. У мене ще є
Is there a
Ікі.
land where I may find more of your kind?
You the ones destroying shrines all over Velen?
What's that got to do with you?
What's it got to do with you?
We are the heralds of lightning. Heavy drops from leaden clouds. Unleashed, the lightning's name shall be Overman.
The locals claim the gods are unhappy. No fear of their wrath?
The wrath of the gods? The gods are dead. We but dispose of their rotting remains, the dying embers of superstition that harms.
Great. Need a favor, though. You gotta clean up after yourselves here. Then go back to wherever you came from. Dispose of those embers there.
Religion is the opiate of the masses. The gods are dead. Thus speaks Master Friedrich of Oxenfurt. Common folk fear religion and the priests, not the gods. And this fear enslaves us in fetters of ignorance. We must forge a new morality, or rid ourselves of morality altogether.
Блять, помінялось.
Amusing as this little show is, I'm getting bored. Leave, and don't come back.
Or what?
Or I'll tell on you to the headmistress.
Repression! Attack the system's lackey! Displayed in the sideshow of the circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Побив цих засранців. Якусь гімна назбирав, як завжди. Все, я пройшов те завдання вже. Так, все тепер Broken Flowers. Поломлені квіти. Де це дурна? Йо, це я ж сюди заскакав, чуєш?
That's it, Roach.
Тики-тики, нахуй займаюся.
Ти є страшний спеціаліст.
Не страшний, а старший.
Да.
Whoa there, Roach.
Спреса коньяку. О, слухай, в мене з тим кровавим бароном закінчилось все тим, що я побив відьом, забрав жінку свою. Ну, типу він свою жінку забрав і звалив. Кудись. І більше місяць з ним нема. Так і має бути?
Це поки що.
Ага, потім появиться, так. Бо з одною відьмою, та, що я на острівку шукав духів, коротше, з лампою там ходив, то я закінчив з нею. Я її відправив Каер Мортен, правильно? Це фінал вже.
А.
Так і
Ти її цей самий чи не цей самий?
Та то не я її, то вона мене.
О, типа та. Ну типа не дуже.
Що, типа та, типа не дуже.
Ай, блядь.
Не з'їва мене тут.
Українську народну творчість там з волом пов'язано.
О. Ти нарешті навчився хоч заміняти трохи ці свої фразочки. Це
Не єби вола.
Ой, неправильно. Це не серйозно, як
Double shows. Oh! Oh! I'll never come back, you stink! Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth!
Злий такий, бляха.
Ґеральт in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Fucking come on! Oh, me! Leave it to me!
Oh, not another drubbing. We're leaving.
Slaughter the freak! Reminds me of a days of war. Eh?
Yeah, almost like they never left Bergen.
Plowing freaks.
Hang on, stop.
Pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one know. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning call.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like dandelion.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no! That's exactly what we're looking for! It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Чуєш, Дім, ти ще є?
Є.
Тобто пише, до прикладу, значок завдання намальований, потім пише якась цифра, а потім, як завдання називається, а під тим, де воно. Ота цифра, це що, рівень потрібний, щоб пройти, чи що?
Може бути.
Типу рекомендований, чи що? Я не розумію.
Так.
Ну, дивися, у мене 10 рівень, 11 рівня завдання, 16. То мені що, 24 рівень не лізти, бо я вже пхався туди. Я вже і туди всунувся.
We need another place to hunker down the naiads. Maybe we'll try the king of things. Look at me.
Let me live.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hold.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, true.
She did it.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Веспула це оса. Веспула вульгаріс.
Won't let them boss you around, eh?
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks?
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it?
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid, sucks flaccid cock.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Noli denalas is a stress.
Що є?
Ух, дві ноги залізли чуть. Максимально працює. Це там щось мені казав, пам'ятаєш?
На рахунок чого?
Щось я не добре роблю. Щось там про культуру, ти мені розказав, пам'ятаєш? Да?
Ні.
Я десь так собі щось думав.
На рахунок культури чи на рахунок того, що я пам'ятаю?
Та обидва. Це що, у всіх трьох жінок в одному районі?
А?
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Ґеральт of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her?
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way then.
Ти ще живий там? Чи ти замонтувався вже до ручки?
Я не монтую.
А що робиш? Щось файне читаєш? Ну чекай, я зайду з телефону. One moment, please. А що це мені тут пишуть? Такі знижки. Нема грошей, чуваки. Нема грошей, не розводіть мене. Вже мені щось тут знижки пхаються. Це нечесно таке робити.
Ля-ля. Ля-ля.
Владовіка там парить жесть. Я може в неділю пострілю. Капхед, що? Я собі цигарок не купив вже. То я мав піти, то приїхала база. Я забув за це, розумієш?
За що?
Мрічці кажу. Ну, чекай, щось на мені кричать. Оля.
Кричить, що ти.
Що?
Так. Що?
Ну, ти мені щось сказав.
Ага. Треба. Що тут? Ага. Ага.
Що ти робиш? Лабораторно? Що ти це робиш?
Ні, роблю. Я не грузим. Роблю. Лабораторно то.
Все було класно.
Страшний спеціаліст.
Старший.
Не, бля. Я понял, нахуй. А, блядь. Понял.
Нічого тоді ми не поняв. Я казав, що Владові купив капхед, а Влад там так парить капхед.
Я?
Весело, красиво. Плюс я там грузить зараз буду.
Ой. Ой-ой. Поїхав я на іпподром. Шукаю Моллі.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Давай.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a
Змагатись за
mount.
сідло. Якого коня вибрати?
Любого.
Конторелла, Немрод, Redenian, Choice of my choice, Thunderbolt, yeah. Alright, Thunderbolt, бляха.
Redanian chestnut looks promising.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Як ці тут змагання будуть відбуватися?
Riders, ready!
Don't
Move
spare
it.
the horse!
Giddy up.
Like all the speed, the rush of air.
Пішов у дупу.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Що, його кінь невмирущий якийсь чи що?
Like all the speed, the rush of air. Don't spare the horse.
Я прийшов, виграв.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Ґеральт.
Ґерalt! That Ґeralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
Ага, Dandelion це любесток.
Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Це якийсь жах з цим Данделайном.
Washed your hair lately?
Я перевантажений, я думаю, що мене так 64 кілограми. Що я тут таке з собою ношу? Ні, це я не продам.
Do you think it becoming to disturb a lady?
Ah, Ґеральт, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem short with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Ти що, їдемо?
And here we are.
Одна з причин, що чого я хотів пограти Відьмака, дуже багато ігор після Відьмака хотіли бути схожими на нього. І типу пограти спочатку в них, а потім в Відьмака, це буде калічно. І одна з цих ігор це Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No,
Pam,
no.
Pam,
Driving in slippery
Pam,
scrambled out the old. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Ґеральт of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Села цей пердонов не ржуть.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
Як я маю з нею поговорити? Цю мозілітою.
Move it!
There must be order.
Giddy up!
Wonderful.
Ага, стоп, інвентар. У мене мало б з'явитися сидіння нове. Матінко, я вожу за собою 2 сідла.
Come on!
Хлопці, просили мама і тато мені посунули трохи.
Go, go!
Якийсь дурний кінь.
Move it!
He's a war veteran. Spare me a crown.
What do you think? Know who started this?
You guys, those. They's the one who violated the border first.
That's not it at all.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Francesca Binderberg for another. And that Jennifer Binderberg, she's one quarter elder.
Perhaps you're not talking rubbish after all.
Mister, why are your eyes so strange? A wolf ate my gran. Are you a wizard? I don't know you. Go away. I'm gonna be a butcher when I grow up. Ow!
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs.
Алло.
Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Що ви тут?
Sorry, don't know.
Ганяєш севого?
Ну, що тебе так фест?
Thanks for your help.
Пішло, в'яло.
І що?
Ти що,
Кажу,
той
в'яло.
геймпад в рот запхав, що?
А,
Вона ж...
а ви в ліс? Я це в'їв, я тобі лайк кинув.
Перші подобається на відео. Слухай, а тут є таке завдання, я ходжу по колишніх любестках і дійшов тут до одної подруги. А у неї охорона тут, і типу зайти не можеш, вони кажуть, що ті леді якісь то там відьмака не треба. Як то зробити, щоб туди зайти, я там дуже шарю.
А чого ти перегружений бігаєш?
Та бо мені шкода тако викинути.
А йому по приколу, йому так нравиться, як воно горить.
Ну що я тут викину? Ну, такий меч за 282 гривні я не можу викинути.
Як ти так швидко зносиш?
Серйозно?
Ти жлоб.
Так. Ти коли ходиш часто перегружений, в тебе зношуються капці.
Що мені робити?
А що ти йому розказав Вова?
Що викинути з духу?
Ти що, хочеш, щоб він до капецмайстра постійно ходив? Ти що, хочеш, щоб він до капецмайстра?
Блін, бля. Що за херня? А. Угу.
Я сидіння викидаю. Тако взяв і викинув, тако просто розумію. Скільки ж жах. Мене коти бояться. Можеш підвалити чи ні? Кота вбив. На що я це зробив? Я не хотів, я собі щось бігав навколо нього, натиснув, я не думав, він над ним.
Взяв, блін, з кота кишки спустив.
От видиш, тут мені треба зараз, ти побачиш, тут мені треба зараз зайти, я не знаю як.
Можна обійти.
Та я подивлюсь, що тут треба обійти, не те, що можна.
Там музончик грає в Відьмаку.
You got brawny thighs, stranger.
Бачимо зло.
До речі, в тебе може багато продуктивності забирати оце волосся у Ґеральта.
Чого я себе чую у когось на фоні?
Вова стрім відкрив.
Відкрив, але типу, як він може чути стрім від мене?
О, тих.
Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Ґеральт, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the mountains?
Це місія.
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
Well, my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa var Artra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The var Artras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so, too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Follow me.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Воно якесь таке підсилення робить в мікрофоні.
Не знаю.
You're quick.
А зараз як? А зараз як? А, так само.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
Damn it!
Я хочу два мечі, я хочу знов пограти в
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really?
То можеш десь грати.
And how on earth did you get in?
Відьмака.
Знаєш, скільки я це від тебе ще можу чути?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was
Буде чути
Mean he wasn't.
5 годин 100.
But you had some
Та
sort
чуєш,
of
Вова, він так спідранить, що
If you call
ніякого
him chasing
колу
after
тому
me a
нема.
relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us.
Лодзю.
Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense.
Ага, і мав ж лодзю.
But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
What? Lost your nerve?
Stop flaunting and fight. Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Damn it.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Ще є вов, чи ти вже злиняв?
Злиняв давно.
Я вже призвичаюся до GPS, трохи психія, лише не повністю. Сили лише дурить. Я чую, що я скоро буду пити таблеточку. Горло поршить, подолі в день 2. Якщо спина чухається, значить пилюка в мене почалась алергії. Треба тіксап.
What village are you from?
Got my eye on you, white one.
Julia plays you.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's gotta be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Ґеральт.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
An artist?
Or a whore.
Apparently Dandelion was seeing a Troberitz, a blonde most likely.
That's the one. Wait, what was that name? Calanetta. Sounds like an artist, a foreigner and a whore. 3 in 1.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Look awfully suspicious to me, Brad.
Help! Save me! I'm dying! Where are you keeping me, Bobby? Miss your sultan, you old bum? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bum. Now... Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but Dandelion is what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Calanetta or something like that.
Ah, that makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A trobberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe, Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Ґеральт. You'll see.
Lost your hair lately?
А якщо знайду любистка, він що тепер буде за мною тягатись з лютнею чи ні?
It's a rain.
Ого, я не можу. Діма за бортом.
Your bread, your coin, all is shite.
Hey, master.
Mutant.
Hey, master. Hey, master.
Eternal fire, how it hurts.
Hey, master. Hey, master.
Як сісти тут?
Why it cost me?
Діма, я прийшов навести любестка і сісти не можу. Любесток має. Вечір поезії.
Burnt flesh. Can they not burn those fires with yours?
Word in. You waitresses. Blood came out of my ears.
Мо.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Ґеральт, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
Is Ģeralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Oh.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Shit up.
And I've not seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'll be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got coffee to
And hungry.
You lost Oh, God. The Reaper's
I've worked out the
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Ґеральт of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Wanna bet?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
And Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back.
He's humble like the walls.
time and the...
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Ґеральт of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Orson Jr. sends his regards.
We need one alive! I killed him!
Eye for an eye! Don't let it escape. Got it? Take him from the back!
We need one alive!
Таке з гімно прийшло мене штурмувати. З цим захопленням цілі в цій грі бляха біда. Коли б'єшся з когортою бичів, не треба захоплювати цілі. Коли б'єшся з кимось одним, тоді так. Dandelion.
Orson Jr. sends his regards. Shut up.
We need one alive! Damn it!
В мене будови пробує шукати.
Що, ти бачиш, що він би не чув?
В мене добре пробує 12 баксів.
Дота старити 15 баксів?
Адобе.
Адобе. Ні, я просто тут б'юсь, в мене тут такий шум.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
I'm looking for Orson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it, then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Ґеральт, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to. Be so kind as to follow me. Oh, Bart, stop that, now!
Bad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorford.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadler.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Jorfund go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff, and you will help me get it back.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shoes. Head falls.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom! Big. this like?
I'll elaborate. Explosion, big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Іду я спотоняти. Ага, я ще хотів... Та ладно, іншим разом гляну. Амінь.